national government is carrying this burden alone. And national government, I mean executive, judiciary, and parliament. Honorable Speaker, we just have to bite the bullet. And I'm anticipating a period where we have a drastic fall in anticipated revenue. Then we make the national government carry the burden. They may actually end up even not being able to pay salaries. Why? Our development expenditure is of this budget that we passed the other day is 640 billion. What if we had a shortfall of 640 billion as a country? Then it means we are obligated to fund all the other levels of government, but the national government will have a deficit in funding even PE, personal emoluments. That is what we must think of as a house. When there is a shortfall, the two levels of government, at the same percentage, they carry the same burden. But when there is a surplus, if there is a surplus, that could also be incorporated, that also they be considered, though we have not had a surplus in many years, Honorable Speaker. So that is the main highlight in this proposal, Honorable Speaker. I know there are provisions with the Constitution. We have to sit down with our legal experts, but we decided this debate must start. Because if it doesn't start, Honorable Speaker, then we are living a lie as a country. With those many remarks, Honorable Speaker, I also want to buttress the point that we have also allocated over 40 billion Kenya shillings in conditional grants to our counties. We have done everything in support of devolution. As the budget committee, we have, beyond these resources, as I've said before, we have also appropriated 44 billion in conditional grants. Honorable Speaker, we have also appropriated 8 billion shillings managed for equalization fund, which is majorly supported and managed by our governors. They are doing a fantastic job. This does not want to show that there is anything against anyone. It is basically where we are as a country. That Parliament, for the first time, I saw something I have never seen. Members of Parliament rising and saying, cut our CDF, which we cut by 10 billion shillings, Honorable Speaker. Members of Parliament standing and saying, for the sake of our country, cut our travel budget, cut any other non-core expenditure, which we ended up cutting 3.7 billion shillings. We are just requesting the same now percolates across all levels of government so that we live within our means as Kenyans, very unequivocally and directly and eloquently suggested that we must do. With those many remarks, Honorable Speaker, I wish to request the very able Vice Chair of the Budget and Appropriations Committee. I beg to, with those many remarks, Honorable Speaker, I beg to move and request the very able Vice Chair of the Budget and Appropriations Committee, the elegant Mary Emase, to second this motion.
Very well, Mary Emase.